Good morning, everyone. Oh, I got up to do the video because they were going wild. And as soon as I stood up with the camera, they all stopped. So, Dad's had them up and going for quite a while this morning. It's still early, but he gets up early with them and has them outside. Those two have been outside so many times this morning. They all have. And they've been fed, eaten, and now they're just playing and being wild. Yeah, what happened, you guys? Turn the camera on and you quit. Let me see. Oh, let me see. You're about to break through another toy. You tore off one of his little wings. Delilah? You Delilah? That's Delilah's toy, Sheba. Anyway, it is a frigid 8 degrees here. So they are going out, but they come right back in as fast as they can. And every time it's like Jeff's job to let them in and out. And every time he stands up to let them out, those two boys run the other way. No, I don't want to go. They do not want to go. They like to sit just like that, and he sits and holds them for hours. They're going to be so lap spoiled. But then they like to get up and get rowdy too. So, and if you go rattle a food pan, boy, they're on the charge. They want their food. These girls are the ones that are crazy lately. Reba, she's our little rebellious teenager. And then the other girls, I think, are getting hormonal. I can't really tell, but I know that they are just super frisky, wrestling and playing. Yesterday, they chewed up several of the beds while we were gone, and they were in their crates. So last night they got crate mats instead of beds to sleep on. And Candy, she woke us up in the middle of the night. She wanted her bed, so she got her bed, but we're taking them out, putting them up on top so they don't go over there and chew them up. Sometimes they just go through phases where they want to, and once they get started, that's the only way I know to stop the routine, is to put the beds out of reach, out of sight, and then they kind of forget about, oh, those are fun to tear up. And we'll gradually put the beds back in there. But I'm glad I bought extras during Walmart's sale. I may get back online and see if they're still that cheap, because as long as I've had multiple Bostons, we've had phases. They're just phases where they'll chew up a bed. And the crate mats come in real handy, where I can just put them on a crate mat and that'll stop the routine or the habit of it. And they kind of forget about it, and I start giving the beds back and they sleep in them like they're supposed to. But I really don't like for them to tear up the beds, and it's not good for them because they get all that fuzzy stuff out of there, and if they eat it, then they spend a couple of days coughing and acting like they're choking, something stuck in their throat, and it's from the fuzz. Same with the toys. If they break through, when they break through a toy to the stuffing, that's when I trash it, because that polyfill inside of them is just not good for the dogs. Inside the beds, it's a brown polyfill, and they had it everywhere yesterday when we came home. Even after we move all the crates, take everything out of them, completely clean what you think is every bit of it, and then 2 hours later, one of them has a mouth, some of it sticking out of their mouths. So that stuff just has a way of hiding. But anyway, I'm still waiting on my girls to come in heat. I'm giving them a product called Problem Female. You just put a scoop of it on their dog food and every day, and it boosts their reproductive systems. Just builds them up and gives them some good nutrients and vitamins that they need. And that may be why they're acting so frisky. I don't know. They really do like it. It's a powder, and I was adding water to their food so the powder would stick to the food, but then I just started putting a little scoop of it into their food and shake the food around a little bit. And these girls like that stuff so well. I mean, they lick the pans clean trying to get all of that powder that I'm putting in it. So I don't really have to mix it with water like I thought. I just thought it looked like when you put a powder on the dry kibble, it looked like you needed a little water, but I didn't. And they really like it. So I'm just hoping that it'll get them going to where they're ready to start breeding. But until then, we just have a crazy house. But they're all healthy and feeling good and playful. And they keep us busy all day just keeping up with them. They're not getting enough time outside to burn off energy, so they're burning it off in here. Oh my goodness. Oh, poor Reba. So anyway, we're just going to stay warm today. We'll have to get the stove turned back on because Simon loves his little stove. He won a cutest puppy picture in one of the groups I'm in on Facebook. The photo of him sitting in front of that stove with the flames going on it and everything, the heat going. He won that photo challenge, so that was just a really cute photo that I can post. Sometimes I can do pictures. Once in a while I can get a really good picture, but usually that's why I do the videos, because pictures are so hard to get good ones. They're usually blurry because they're moving so much. But anyway, that's just what we're doing today, huh, Dad?
Yeah, the inauguration day.
Yes, watching the inauguration. We're going to stay probably glued to that all day and watch our president take over the White House again. So we're celebrating with that. And we're just going to stay in where it's warm. I hope everybody else can stay in and remember, if it's too cold for you outside, it's too cold for your babies outside. Hey, quit that. Don't do that, Reba. It's too cold to leave them out. They do have to go out, but they come right back in. And lots of water. This is the time of year you want to make sure they have lots of water. So, and that's why we keep a Joy Mop handy, huh? So that's about our main plan, is just we're going to be eat, sleep, and play for a few days until the weather gets warm again where we can get outside. So y'all have a happy
Inauguration day.
it's also Martin Luther King Day, though.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, celebrating Martin Luther King too. So it's a good day just to stay in and watch it all on the TV. So y'all have a good and blessed day.